Let's go into this video just to take like an overview of all of them and what I think of all of the sets. We are starting with the minifigures. All of these minifigures are not exclusive to a single set. So you can see two Johnny Thunders. Those are the only two Johnny Thunders in the whole wave of sets. And all of these come in a different set. There's actually one big set that has 5 figures, and all of these figures come in there. There's only one figure in that set that's actually exclusive to that set. Another cool fact is that these figures, the faces and everything to these, and the hair are actually the exact figures that came in the Arctic wave. So that's pretty cool. Just kind of like a whole explorer theme. So these people kind of travel around. The only person that's like exclusive to the jungle is Johnny Thunder himself, and I'm so glad that they remade him. Super cool, but there is some things that I wish LEGO would have done differently, and let's get into that. So there are two Johnny Thunder here, and there is a slight difference. Those legs are actually black, and they're only black because I actually switched them to black. They actually came with the same dark brown legs, so it's not like they switched them in the LEGO set. And I switched him to black because this Johnny Thunder right here, which is actually the one they based him off of, this is actually my brother, so he let me use him for this video. He has black legs, and I think that one just looks so much more like him with the black legs. I wish LEGO would have put the black legs on him instead of the brown ones, but I actually really like the face for the updated. Also, they're gonna update him to not make him look so like old, so I kind of like the face of the new one. The torso is almost identical, except it does not have the 6-shooter, which I wish they had, but I mean, I guess not that big of a deal. Then the back obviously has printing, to where the old one did not. And I also wish they would have used like a hat with like that side flipped up on the like this one did. They obviously wouldn't use that mold. Just create a new mold, and they could start using that for the new Johnny Thunder, because that mold also would have been perfect for Robert Muldoon. He would have been perfect for that hat. That hat would have just went perfectly with him, and they could have used it for Johnny Thunder. So I wish they did that, and I wish they would have made black legs. Unfortunately, they didn't, but I mean, I guess that's fine. So let's go on to the animals. So every animal in this jungle wave is actually exclusive to each set. So in the smallest set, there's a red panda, which I would have preferred like an anteater or something. Then we have a baby crocodile in that sand green color, and then we have two full-size crocodiles in the olive green color. Then we have a tiger, which is super cool. This tiger is just majestic looking. So it's super cool looking. It's actually dark orange, which is awesome. And like I said, all these are exclusive to the sets that they came in. And then the big one obviously has the gorillas, which is really cool. Now that we got the animals done, let's go on to their habitats. So LEGO went a little cave crazy with this wave. Every single set literally has a cave in there. So we have the cave for the red panda, which I looked up, and they actually do. Some of them can live in caves. A cave for the crocodiles, which I also looked that up, and they can live in caves. I mean, some of them, I'm guessing it's not very often, but they can. Then we also have the cave for the tiger, which I'm pretty sure tigers live in caves too, if there is one for them. This one's also like raised up, so like the tiger's like in the cave and it has to come up and out of the cave. Another cool thing is that they all come with bars and clips on all these sets, so you can kind of like connect all of these sets together, which I think is pretty cool. Then the gorilla one, basically it's like a big green platform, and then they sit on, but in the back there's kind of like a cave. So they went a little cave crazy with this wave, but I mean, obviously you want something, and I think these look pretty cool. Not the strongest part of the wave, but awesome. Now let's go on to the vehicles, which are very cool. So here are the vehicles, starting with the small one. It's like a small buggy. Doesn't have those little bouncy wheels or anything. It almost looks like it could be like one that goes into water. I assume it would be able to. Has a camera on the back and a walkie-talkie. Obviously there's a steering wheel and a little glass. This is pretty cool. I kind of like all of the vehicles in this wave. Then they use these new pieces right here to create like the paint at that curved angle, which is super cool. Not the strongest vehicle in the wave, but definitely not the lowest, I don't think. Then there's the plane, which is really cool how they did that. They also have like that stripe kind of and this has a print on the tailpiece, and you can see it's the Earth, and that's actually the same logo that was on the Arctic set, so that's pretty cool to see. Also, this spins, and how you access it is you just pick this up right there, and it has like a little stick in there and 2 seats for 2 passengers. There's also something back there, and that's probably for the medical kit, which is actually in the big vehicle. These did not come together. The one did not come with this, but I mean that's fine. This one is for landing on waters and came with the crocodiles, so this is pretty cool. And now the big one has a lot of cool stuff on it. Obviously it has down here 2 like bands. These can actually be removed if you want to, but I'm not going to remove them, but they can be removed. They have just a couple things in there. Funny that they have a banana, because that's probably for the gorilla. This actually came with 3 stickers, so there's one right here, one on the other side, and there's one inside, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then this has like a tailgate that can be lifted down, and then has a camera up here that can rotate in all sorts of angles, and that's supposed to be the thing that's shooting the screen that's in here. Now before we get inside, it has a snorkel right here, and what that is for is so basically when this goes in water, the engine will be able to breathe, so that way it doesn't like flood and stall out. So that's what that's for. It's a snorkel. I think that's really cool. They actually put that on another set not too long ago. Removing the roof, you can just remove it just like that, and we can go inside. It has a steering wheel with compass, and all these sets come with compasses. Then back here there's the 3rd sticker that shows the tiger, and then you can actually see like almost like a filmed video of the baby crocodile, which is super cool. Pretty plain there. You can see the medical case back here that can just kind of be dumped out. That just slides in there. So I'm guessing that's what that's for. And this another one also comes in the biggest set. Another cool thing about these sets is that every single set, including the big one, come with a map. So that's 4 maps in total. I only have 3 of them, so here's what the maps look like. So each map obviously comes with the symbol of the animal that is on the map. So we'll start with the smallest one. There's like a little volcano, and then obviously the red panda. Then there's the crocodiles, and these maps, what's cool about them is they actually connect together. So this one's supposed to go right there, so that's like one big map. On this one is the tiger, and I think that kind of looks like a bear instead of a tiger, but I mean it works, so that's fine. So that's supposed to go right here, and then the last one is actually has the gorillas on there, and that's where it's supposed to end. So basically they're supposed to start with the red panda up here somewhere, and then they travel down across here, and then when they go up there's the gorilla, and so that's where the map's supposed to end, is them finding the gorillas, and that actually completes this little lake over here. So that's pretty cool. I'll try to put a picture of that up here for you. So up top you can see the gorilla, and then the bottom right you can see the rest of the lake. But they did not have that set where I picked these up. So let's talk about the prices of all of these sets. That one retails for $11, which is, I mean, I guess it's fine. Would have been cool to see it for $10, but $11 isn't bad, especially since you're getting the remake of a Johnny Thunder. Then we have this one, which says on the Lego site that it's going to retail for $23. But funny enough, I got that one for only $20, so that's pretty cool that I was able to get that one cheaper. This one is supposed to retail for $35, so I think that's a pretty decent price, especially to get that new tiger piece, $35. And then the biggest one is $100, and that's the only one that I think is really overpriced. That one for $100, I don't really think it's worth it, but if you get it on sale or with a sweet GWP or something, I think it'll be fine. So which one of these sets is my favorite? Obviously I don't have the biggest one, but out of these I really like the tiger. The tiger just looks so cool. Plus you get the Johnny Thunder minifigure, which is one of the main reasons I wanted these sets. I didn't initially plan on getting these. Obviously I wanted them for like the Johnny Thunder minifigure, and then some of the animals are cool, but I didn't really plan on getting them. But since I found them early, I figured I would make a review video for you guys so y'all can get ahead of the game. So where did I actually end up getting these sets? For y'all that don't know, I am a Legoland pass holder, and I went to Legoland this weekend, and they happen to have these sets on there. So I didn't get them off like eBay or Walmart or anything. Lego themselves at the Lego shop was selling these like a week and a half, 2 weeks, you know, however long till they release. before they actually release, and I was able to pick those up, which I'm super happy I was able to. So now we can all see those together on this video. So I really think all of these sets are really cool, and I think if you like animals and the jungle theme, they're really cool, and I would say worth picking up, at least these, for the price they're at. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please like, because I had to spend a lot of money to get these sets, to review them so that we could all see them early. Hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe, and let's go to the next one.